in the game, cause see the boxing voice.
So, first off, I guess I gotta ask, you're undefeated, all knockout wins, yet what gives with like I feel like not a lot of people know about you. Do you think that there's, people are skeptical to look at heavyweights with an undefeated record and a high knockout ratio right now?
To be honest with you, yeah, because this is how boxing is nowadays, but I'm not concerned with how people look at me. I want them to think, oh, LaRon Mitchell, he's a bum. He's no good. He can't do this. He can't do that. I'll fight him, because then that's just more guys that'll fight me for less money. It makes the fights easier to get. That means I'll get more fights. My fight record and my knockout record, that I'm one punch away from that changing. So in either direction, you know, good, bad, or ugly. So I'm just taking it one fight at a time, one round at a time, one flurry at a time while I'm in the ring. I look at it as one long round instead of, oh, I'm gonna knock this guy out and worry about my 10th fight, because I might not make it past 9. So that's how I look at it. That's what I think about the people that look at boxing, so on and so forth.
What makes you different than other heavyweights in the heavyweight division?
I'm me. I'm LaRon Mitchell. Every heavyweight I think is different, but I know the severity of it. Me coming into it, into boxing from a different angle, I think that is what blesses me the most of the sport. I'm appreciating the ride while I'm on it, so I don't take it for granted. Like, because I'm 8-0, I'm appreciating being able to get to 8-0. There are a lot of fighters that never got to 8-0, so I'm appreciative of that. But I also look at the bigger goal, and I'm humble because I'm around the kids all the time. I have my own kids, and Jimmy keeps me humble. So I think that's the biggest thing.
What do you think of like heavyweight boxing right now? It's kind of having a resurgence in many ways.
It never really left. You know, people say it's having a resurgence. It just went to Europe. You know, if you look at all the good fighters and all the good fights, just because the Klitschko's are so much better or were so much better than everybody that they fought, it doesn't mean that the heavyweight division was dead. It was dead here in the U.S. because nobody here could beat them. But the fighters like Tony Thompson, Antonio Tarver when he moved up, there were a lot of guys that were here, Eddie Chambers, Chris Arreola at the time. All these fighters were still very good fighters. They just weren't as good as the champions who happened to be over in Europe.
Okay. And can you talk a little bit about your fight you've got coming up?
Hard work, a lot of hard work. Back in the gym, as you can see, I was sparring with Xavier X-Man Vigney. He was blessing me with that good work. So just ready to rock and roll. Not sure who it is just yet, so I don't want to put any names out there on camera that we're looking at. They know who they are. As soon as we find out, which is hopefully today or tomorrow, hopefully I can look at my phone and it's a name, then I'll focus on that type of style. But, you know, it's boxing. It could be all the way up until the day of the fight and the guy no-shows. So I'm just staying ready for whatever.
And finally, what does Ring of Fire mean to you, or Fire in the Ring boxing?
Fire in the Ring boxing to me means a lot. It means my entire boxing career. It means trips for the kids. It's a safe haven for the kids in San Francisco. It means an opportunity for the kids in San Francisco to come in and do other things. It means kids that I've seen here in this gym that train boxing that were having trouble in school were able to get everything together, graduate, and come back and say, hey, LaRon, I got a job at the airport in his brand new car. You know what I mean? It means an opportunity for kids to better themselves. And that's what we need, especially with all the shit that's going on in the world today. We need places like Ring of Fire.